I love this time of year. I know of at least one friend here this morning who thinks it's too humid. I expect there are others. I know of others who think it's often too hot. But I welcome this time of year because what you can get is, starting right about now, this week for me, real tomatoes. Not that stuff you got last winter. I don't know where they come from, but I've been told they're strip mined in West Texas. Not like that at all, but red and juicy and sweet and good. And you can use them to make tomato sauce. You can bake them in these casseroles, or you can do that best thing, which is slice them and make a sandwich so juicy you have to stand over the sink. I love this time of year. And if you want to know how welcome each of you is here, you're just as welcome as that tomato sandwich. I know it's hard to imagine, but you are. I remind friends and any visitors among us that we're having periods of silence during our time of worship together, and ask you to be mindful, if you're led to speak out of that silence, to leave space between the messages so that the message before can speak to each of us. Fran Tabor of a Cambridge meeting wrote in 2012, "As a kindled fire becomes brighter when additional sticks are laid upon it, my sense of the presence of God is increased by the presence of other focused worshipers." As we sit in worship, I'm aware of a palpable, deep silence, a presence in the room, like an enveloping, translucent mist. I am aware that the depth of focus of each person in the room affects the gatheredness of each person and the group as a body. As we welcome newcomers and strangers, visitors, we hope that this will be a blessing for you, and we know that your presence will be a blessing for us all. Welcome.
Good morning, friends. Alan and I agreed not too long ago that we would save sounds of silence for another Sunday, during which we will settle into that Fran Tabor silence in a way that will resonate, I believe, with some other things that come to mind through it. Today we are riding the wave of some energy that was present in this room on Friday. Some of you were present too to help with the sound system. But our friends at Persimmon Grove, AME, hosted a regional conference here from dawn to well past dusk. And those of us who were in the meeting house felt that presence, heard that presence, and it remains. It resonates this morning. This is the last first day during Pride Month, a month that commemorates the contributions of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer culture and community. Of course, this month is not the only time that we celebrate Pride. Just as Quakers believe that every day is sacred, we may also believe that every month is Pride Month. Nonetheless, it was the fact that this is Pride Month that turned my attention to Nikki Giovanni, civil rights firebrand, poet, space enthusiast, feminist, queer icon, longtime professor at Virginia Tech, children's book author, mother, and grandmother. This morning we will use Nikki Giovanni quotes, poems, and spirituals to tap into the intelligence, the love, the intense curiosity, and the courage of Nikki Giovanni, knowing that all of that is contagious. Nikki was born on June 7th, 1943. She says she came up in the 60s. She died on December 9th, 2024. And her portrait is the last portrait on the left as you walk down our hallway. Have you seen it? Look again, there she is. Nikki Giovanni was a passionate, edgy person, confirmed by Robert Shutterly, the artist, when he visited here last fall. And we know what happens on the edges. A diversity of things grow there, unexpected, wild things happen there. That's Nikki. Nikki did not apologize to anyone for who she was or for what she wanted from her life. You may have caught a glimpse of a dialogue between Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin online. Have you seen clips from this 1971 back and forth? You can find it. It's about an hour and a half long. James Baldwin was about 20 years her senior. She was 28 years old during this dialogue. And they are going back and forth. And she says early on, there are many things that follow this, but she says early on in this way that she had, especially in the early days, she talks about the liberation of being able to say, and this is the edgy part, hey, I don't like white people. And then she goes on to say that, being able to say that was the beginning of being able to like them. In an interview on a popular podcast more than 50 years later, not long ago, she told the interviewer that the answer to one of her questions was none of her business. Simultaneously, Nikki was wide open and present. She wrote poems that looked directly at the pain and hatred in the world. She spoke about being a lesbian without shame or fanfare. She wrote children's books about feeling safe and loved, about winter and about sunshine. This morning, we're going to start dipping into these quotes and poems with one of my favorite quotes that surfaced as I was listening this week to Nikki. This one really caught my attention, and it was early on, and I had to go back and find it, and I didn't know where it was, but I was like, I need exactly the words that she said, and they were, "I'm going to be sorry when I retire, because I enjoy, if it's one thing that I definitely enjoy, it's my 8 o'clock class. My 8 o'clock class. They come to me, 8 a.m. They come to me from their dreams, and I come to them from mine. And I would give up a lot of things in terms of teaching. But I really don't want to give up my 8 o'clock because I like the freshness that they bring. And the other word would be, I like the love that we have for each other as we come into that class." I never thought about it that way. I do like the love, though, that we have for each other and the freshness that young people bring. And I have this Nikki Giovanni book for the children who are here. So I'm hoping that Eleanor will join me and any other childlike person who's in the room who would like to see this up close. Actually, the people on Zoom today may have the best view of this because I'm going to sit on the floor and read it. You'll hear it, but you may not see it. The illustrations are by Ashley Bryan, a great friend of Nikki's, and it's filled with her poems. So come on up, Eleanor, and others, if you choose to sit on the floor with us. You're welcome. No, Grandma's not coming? Hi. Just you. So, this is a book called The Sun is So Quiet, and it's got pictures. Oh, hi, yeah, come on up. Oh, beautiful, yeah. Sorry, I could have told you in advance and you could all wear pants. Come on up. Oh, good. Beautiful. This book is called The Sun is So Quiet. Do you know it? Beautiful. Yes. Oh, well, we need to talk. Okay. And I am going to the very last poem in this book. And it's called Connie. This book is dedicated to someone called Connie. And so this is sort of the namesake of the book. This must be her. You don't have to, but I just want to show you in case. Okay, here we go. Connie. Quiet, like the sound of a cumulus cloud floating by, or a butterfly fluttering its wings, no sound. Just a casual patience, awaiting for the pie to come from the oven, the cream to peak at its whipping, the idea that will make it all right. Quiet like a blue sky on a summer day. No rain coming, but no drought worries. Just walk in the grass days, barefooting life. Oh, I'm glad the rest of you are here. eluding chiggers, cheating something, but not ourselves. Quiet, like a quilt on a feather bed, and frost on the window. We write our names knowing the sun will melt them off, but the sun is so quiet that we don't care. We smile. Yay. Now, I put in the bulletin a little song to sing. Do you want to sing a little song? Okay, it's the one I chose. There are a lot of songs with suns in them. This one is Oh, Mr. Sun. If you don't know it, just try to sing along. Just hum with me. Do any of you know it? Oh, Mr. Okay, it goes like this. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? Thank you for coming up here. Would anyone like to take this book with you and look at it? You know it. Yes, he has. Well, let's talk about that after. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. You can stay there as long as you like. So that's Nikki. And this is Nikki. Being of use. Nikki says, so I came up at a time that I thought I could be of some use, that my voice could be of some use. I'm not strong. I'm not fast. I don't have any talents. I'm not that pretty. So all of the things that one normally thinks about women and what they should do, I really don't do it. But I am smart. And so I thought, what have I to do to use my smarts to be of service to human beings? Your life is not about your life. It's about your duty. And I did my duty. The Life I Led by Nikki Giovanni, read by Lynn Gray.
I know my upper arms will grow flabby. It's true of all the women in my family. I know that the purple veins, like dead fish in the Seine, will dot my legs one day, and my hands will wither while my hair turns grayish white. I know that. One day, my teeth will move when my lips smile, and a flutter of hair will appear below my nose. I hope my skin doesn't change to those blotchy colors. I hope my shoulder finds a head that needs nestling, and my feet find a footstool after a good soaking with Epsom salts. I hope I die warmed by the life that I tried to live. We're now going to sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. The words are in your bulletin, and you remain seated.
On space, Nikki says, I wanted to know why Mars was red. And my obsession was that there was a war on Mars and that they had developed atomic energy so that Mars burned itself up. And as I lay in bed for most of my life, looking out the window, I have seen Mars, which is why I talk about it a lot. And I would like to go to Mars because I think that as a Black woman, my sisters and I could build a community. The poem is Stardate number 18628.190, read by Ann McMaster.
This is not a poem, no, it's a celebration of the road we have traveled. It's a prayer for the roads yet to come. This is an explosion, the original Big Bang that makes the world a hopeful, loving place. This is the Black woman in all our trouble and glory, in all our past history and future forbearance, in all that ever made love a possibility. This is about us, giving pride, giving succor, giving voice, giving encouragement, giving whatever we can. This is about us, celebrating ourselves, and a well-deserved honor it is. Light the candles. This is a rocket. Let's ride. Please join us, and the next song will be Leaning on the Everlasting Arms, and we'll stay seated.
And on Blood and Tears, referring to the massacre at Virginia Tech in 2007, Nikki says, I knew Mr. Cho. I knew the murderer. and I knew some of the students who were killed. I had kicked Mr. Cho out of my class. And that's a longer story. But some people said, was he after you? But I'm never on campus on Monday. So I knew Mr. Cho wasn't looking for me. He was doing something else. And when Sandy Smith called me, she said, Nikki, we need you to anchor Convocation. We Are Virginia Tech, read by Ramona Flint.
We are Virginia Tech. We are sad today, and we will be sad for quite a while. We are not moving on. We are embracing our mourning. We are Virginia Tech. We are strong enough to stand tall tearlessly. We are brave enough to bend, to cry. And we are sad enough to know that we must laugh again. We are Virginia Tech. We do not understand this tragedy. We know we did nothing to deserve it, but neither does a child in Africa dying of AIDS. Neither do the invisible children walking the night away to avoid being captured by the rogue army. Neither does the baby elephant watching his community being devastated for ivory. Neither does the Mexican child looking for fresh water. Neither does the Appalachian infant killed in the middle of the night in his crib, in the home his father built with his own hands, being run over by a boulder because the land was destabilized. No one deserves a tragedy. We are Virginia Tech. The Hokie Nation embraces our own and reaches out with open hearts and hands to those who offer their hearts and minds. We are strong and brave and innocent and unafraid. We are better than we think and not quite what we want to be. We are alive to the imaginations and the possibilities. We will continue to invent the future through our blood and tears and through all our sadness. We are the Hokies. We will prevail. We will prevail. We will prevail. We are Virginia Tech. Now, if you're able, you are going to want to stand for We Shall Overcome, which is also printed in your bulletin. It's going to be 4 verses. 3 of them have arrows beside them. And so you can go ahead and stand now and join us if you're able.